morning. It is January 30th, 2026. It is a Friday. I wanted to do something a little bit different today. We have seen and heard about certain events in, in different pieces of media as of late, and we all know what's going on. But today, there's a call for a general strike because a lot of people think that it is necessary. One side believes it's necessary to go about today as if it's a normal day, and the other side believes that it's necessary to do so and protest. However, I truly believe that there is something that is missing, a truly missing sentiment that I would like to talk about. These are not sides, actually. These are echo chambers. They just want to hear the same sweet nothings all the way to the bank. And honestly, that is draining both mentally and physically. But there's one major thing that we should discuss: the autistic community. A lot of people believe that the group is going to be a part of it. However, for those of us in the community, this isn't a political debate, it's a sensory and routine crisis. Let's bring up two fictional individuals. Let's say that there's one individual who wakes up every Friday at exactly the same time, does their same routine, and then they go out. What if they get to their favorite store or favorite fast food joint and they see that it's closed because of the general strike? What do you think that's going to affect them? It's going to send them into a cold sweat and into anxiety, all because they can't have their routine. Then there's another individual that wants to go out to, let's say, Target because they like shopping or they just like walking there. They go in, probably get one or two things, and then they just spend the rest of the time enjoying a little walk. Problem is, one person who's participating in it doesn't tell them, and they're confused as to why, so they're just stuck in a room waiting for everything to blow over, when in reality, the echo chamber has said this is necessary. Listen, a lot of us is going to be a lot of us are going to be going about our days, not because of recent events, it's because we've been doing this stuff for years. So, all in all, a lot of people want to continue to, and if you want to go do your thing, go do your thing. In fact, some of the biggest names in the media are actually coming out. For example, Critical Role posted this. They normally have a rebroadcast at 9 a.m. on Fridays. However, given the circumstances, it's going to be pushed back to Saturday. But they basically have said this: if you're able to participate in whatever way feels right to you, we hope you do. Stay safe and always remember to be kind out there. Of course, it's a good idea, right? The thing is, what about those who can't really speak for themselves or who don't understand the situation? I feel like it could be an echo chamber moment, but in the end, it's going to be a moment that will be spoken about. But I feel it's a good thing because if you want to participate, you can. Whatever feels right to you, whatever way feels right to you. That part of the statement, their last post, is perfect. And here's why: whatever way feels right to you. So that's basically saying, hey, if you want to participate, cool. If you don't want to participate, that's also cool. And that's the beauty of it. It may be seen as a call to action, but it's also seen as a way to mentally relax. But all in all, I do want to give props to Critical Role because they said it best. Whatever way feels right to you. And I kind of get that it's a good thing. I don't want to criticize them, not because they haven't been doing anything against the autistic community, but I do want to say this. They have done something amazing. And they did this when we had wildfires in Los Angeles last year. They actually stopped filming and they just said, "Hey, we're going to come back, da 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 da." But in the end, I think that if you're going to participate, do not critique anyone from the autistic community. And if you're going to act like it's a normal day, don't commend them because they'll think it's a real legitimate critique in a positive manner. However, they might think of it as a stranger telling them something, and they'll go and tell their parents about it. And to those who are caretakers of autistic people, do not mention this. Keep them away from the news. If they want to watch whatever, if they want to watch their game shows or movies or whatever, go ahead and tell them that it's just Friday. You'll still do everything. Keep it as normal as possible. All right? It's going to feel like 9/11 all over again. But in the end, I feel like it's necessary to just commit to this in a positive manner. We can change, all of us can change for the better if we just look out after one another, all right? Thank you and have a good day.